Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new TikTok piercing fail reaction video. Hi everyone, what is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the Lapsang Souchong, the Scotland got Sam, the Earl Grey? What should I say is the tea? The tea today is I finally got a fan back, isn't it lovely? No more sounds for me. But yes, hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, week, month, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a wonderful time. And of course, yes, today we are delving back into the world of TikTok piercing fails. If you are new to the channel, hello, my name is Roly. We do lots of content on my channel regarding piercing fails, tattoo fails, lots of Reddit reactions, lots of fun things. So subscribe to the channel. There's a QR code on the screen here. Scan with your phone if you're watching on a TV and join the fun. With all that being said, let's not beat around the bush wattly and get on with these TikTok piercing fails. Okay, so hang on, wait. Piercing both sides of my nose before going to school? What?
Detention.
One of the worst things I can imagine doing is trying to do piercings and then going to school. Like with your nose all like swollen and gross and be like, I'm gonna go now sit in a lecture and try to like focus on my work while my nose is like oozing in horrible? Come on, girl, what are we doing? His both, I mean, I love their hair, but come on, girl. Come on, make better life choices. Jesus Christ. I mean, we didn't really, I'm assuming it's real. It's even worse because they put a horseshoe bars through it. It's not like they've just like put studs. They put like horseshoe bars, which is horrific to put in a new piercing, especially like this. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, where was the jewelry from? Is it even clean? Like, Jesus Christ, poltergeist. What are we doing? I agree with what Fleur says. Can you stop? Yeah, remember people, if you put curved barbells or hoops or anything like that in new piercings, it causes so much more pressure to the area. You're basically bending a brand new hole. The last thing you want to do when getting new piercings is to go to like some sort of like work venue or school or something like with other people and germs. Like you want to just stay home, let your body calm down a bit. Jesus Christ. Okay, so, oh God, what is it with, what? Wait, what the hell is that? Wait a minute. Wait, what the hell kind of jewelry was that? That was the weirdest. Sorry, again, there's so much music. Everyone just keeps having all this music everywhere. I mean, I don't know what they're saying. They're speaking a different language. There's been a huge trend recently of, I mean, girls mostly, with like hair, like loads of hair just like completely trapped and completely like just like wrapped around the piercing. I don't really understand. This seems to be like a huge thing at the moment. It's weird how we always see like trends in these piercing fail videos of what's big and what's not. And at the moment, it's like these really intense hair wrapped piercings. Oh, it looks gnarly. Jesus Christ. What kind of jewelry is that? That looks like a screw. That doesn't even look like jewelry. Like, what even was that? That is probably some of the weirdest jewelry I think I've ever seen. It's like a screw. Oh my God. If anyone can translate the subtitles, maybe tell me what it is. I'm so confused what the hell that was.
Your worst nightmare.
Because look at this. What is this? I don't understand what have you got in your ear? I'm so confused. Like, what is that? It's like some kind of weird screw applicate. Like what? God, my new tattoo is so itchy. Like my whole back of my head is really itchy and my neck is awful. I'm like tap myself to crazy. Any body piercers here, what the hell type of jewelry is that? I have never seen piercing jewelry that looks like that before. That looks like some sort of strange mechanical drill piece. I don't know what the hell that was. My local piercer said, hang on, my local piercer said I didn't have the anatomy for an eyebrow piercing. So you thought you just ignore them and, okay, and just do it yourself.
I haven't got a brain.
I don't understand why people, I'm not obviously, I can't tell every single person's kind of type of anatomy to us, know if you've got the right eyebrow shape, whatever, because it all depends on your bone structure underneath. It's hard to tell just from a quick video like this. It's so insane to me that, first of all, dirt, you're just touching it. Second of all, that bar is way too short. There's literally no room for swelling at all in that bar. It's so weird to me that you would go, there is a professional here in this field telling me that I don't have the anatomy for it. But they're obviously wrong, so I'm just going to do it myself. I do think around the pandemic, like it really solidified this new wave of like people who just like decide that they're like, they know more than scientists or they know more than people in professions. Like it's so weird that we stopped listening to professional people. Same with my tongue piercing. I've had 2 different piercers tell me that my veins are too big on my tongue to pierce. Hence why I don't have a tongue piercing. I'm not going to do it myself because I'm like, well, I just want it anyway.
You can't.
If professionals in the field are telling you that you cannot have something, maybe listen to them. Maybe there's a reason. Your ego has like gone above that and gone, do you know what? I know I want it, so I'm going to do it myself. And fine. than have a piercing that's going to completely reject out your body, have a huge scar, potential infection, swelling. Like, it's just wild to me that you would think that you know better than the actual like professionals. Is weird. My Girl 2000, I'm not going to ignore a professional opinion. Absolutely. Again, it's the same thing of like clout chasing and ego, entitlement as well. There's so many different things that go into that. The fact that you think you know more than a professional, I just don't understand. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Look at that. Oh no, oh my God, it's a black, oh my God. Oh, swelly dwelly, girls. That is vile. I'm so... So they're trying to drain what's inside, and there is literally a fountain of like pus. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh, that is disgusting. There are some things you can become a bit desensitized to. Seeing the amount of yellow, awful, that you know smells, the smell, seeing that come out of this person's ear. This is exactly the kind of stuff that can happen when you see these people with piercing guns and piercing things, like shoving them through the ears. Like, this is the type of stuff that can happen. This person's ear is probably going to have quite a long-lasting mark now when that goes. It's probably going to be some kind of big scar, possible deformity. Like, you just never know. Oh my God, that whole inside of the flat is just completely swollen. And the amount of pus that was coming out of that ear. Who knows what happened and why this happened? Jewelry could be too small, bad jewelry type. There's no description here telling me. That doesn't actually say anything. This is absolutely the type of thing that can happen when using those piercing guns, which just shatters your cartilage. This is the stuff that you are risking when you do this kind of thing, which is why I get so annoyed when I see older people especially doing it and like filming themselves doing it, like who are going to influence younger people who might look up to them. Why are you encouraging people to potentially have things like this happen to them? I don't care if you think how rare it is. The fact that it can happen, like, I just don't, again, when did we stop listening to professionals and thinking that you know better? People's egos and things. I don't know the situation with this, but just in general, I just don't understand. I just find it so weird. Trigger warning, needles, gross mouth stuff. Oh, piercing my smiley. Someone's not going to be smiling after that.
She's dead now.
So they're doing, okay, lovely, wonderful. God, safety pin. Safety pin, so I tried, safety pin wasn't working, so I had a thumbtack. I ripped the skin trying to get the ring in. That candle smells so good. Oh, I've got like a candle over here. I've got like a nice little candle. It's like summer fruity cocktail kind of smell. It smells delicious. It's much more appealing than this. I don't have any of the frenulum skin like out the front here. Like, I don't have any of it to be able to get a smiley piercing. But again, it's one of those piercings that I've heard so many horror stories of smiley piercings completely destroying the gums and the teeth, like on the front here. The amount of piercers I've heard stories from, like clients coming in and they've got huge indents here on their like gums where the bar has been sitting for ages and like scratched bits of their tooth off. You live a laugh, girl. But that is one of those oral piercings that for the majority of people will absolutely cut your gums and your teeth, especially when you're doing it with safety pins and thumbtacks and just ripping through your smiley. Now you've got like a thing is, I think, does this person even have the anatomy for it? You can't really tell from this video, but like a lot of people don't even have the anatomy for them. Like I just said about myself, I can't get them without even that knowledge. Trying to do it, this person's ripped like a hole in their mouth.
She's dead.
Okay. You want to do something impulsive with me? Perfect. So I saw this piercing the other day on Pinterest.
Wait, do you want to do like impulsive with me? Perfect. She sped, I'm not speeding this up by the way, she sped it up. She's like, that's why it's so fast.
And I loved it. I've been thinking about it ever since. And I had some free time today and I was like, wow, I could go get my ear pierced. And then I remembered I had bought this piercing kit. That looked good.
This is another one of those times where I just go, girl, you are too old. You are too old to be making these stupid decisions. She goes, I found that this piercing existed. I don't understand how you can not think 2 helix piercings didn't exist before. Like, I don't even know how that even makes logical sense. Sure, she found that this like double helix piercing existed. And she goes, I could go and get it pierced. But then I remembered I had these piercing kits. Again, this is the kind of stuff I think expect to see from teenagers, not someone who's like mid-30s. Like, what are we doing?
So I actually don't remember what, it says stainless steel clear, but I don't remember like what the actual earring looks like.
They're meant for earlobes. Those things, I mean, although don't use them, they are actually meant for earlobes. They're not meant for cartilage.
Does it shoot out, or does it wait until you get closer? Because
this is the thing as well. It's like she's trying to use this thing, but has no idea about how does it do it? Does it work? Does it shoot out? Does it do like, you haven't even done any amount of research even to how to use this.
You silly bastard!
where is the needle? I can't hardly see. Like
It's not even a needle. It's not a needle. You're literally shoving the... You know what I mean? She thinks it's a needle. You're literally shoving in blunt jewelry through your cartilage.
Oh my gosh!
Wait a minute. What the hell type of piercing gun was that? That did shoot out. What? I've never seen a piercing cartridge that has like a mechanism inside it like that.
Holy mackerel, that just shot into my ear hole.
And they've just, you've ripped open your cartridge.
Is the back even on the earring? Holy
I love how like she
goodness,
just
it
ripped a
is.
hole and she's still just like touching it and grabbing it and things. Okay, so now she's getting her friend to help her do the rest.
2, 3. Why is it not going? I'm squeezing it. Why is it not going?
For
Did you squeeze
God's
it hard?
sake, it's just so stupid.
Try again.
There's a baby in the background.
Yeah.
Wait, now she's gonna do it backwards.
Oh God, no, because I almost did it backwards.
These two people look close to middle-aged women. Like, I just don't, it's just so weird to me to see people like, again, this is the kind of stuff I see on like, you're thinking like kids are like the parent trap age doing all this kind of stuff, like doing shit like that. You're the one supposed to be setting the example, not doing the thing.
Is it stuck? Oh, it worked. Oh God, so sorry. What is that?
Just touching it. For God's sake.
We did it!
She looks like she can afford it as well. Look at the house she's in, like a deer mount on the wall. You can afford to go and get your ears pierced professionally. Unfortunately, even my generation, like she looks like a millennial like me, like even my generation are not completely immune to the whole like chase for fame and chase for clout. She's filmed it and put it on TikTok. There's only one reason why you film something like this and put it on TikTok. It's because you want attention. If you wanted to film it, you could have just kept it for yourself. But the fact you're putting it on the internet for everyone to see using hashtags, you're merely doing this for attention. It's sad that even like, you know, we also at Gen Z or even Gen Alpha now, who's going to be really involved with social media, all generations get affected by the sort of clout chasing stuff. And we do the main character syndrome stuff as well. There's never just like any real definitive age range. I would say different ages do specific different types of things, but the whole chase for clout and attention is still completely, you know, non-generational bias. Oh, for God's sake. Get off my screen. Oh, what? What's going on? What's happening? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. How Baraka is shook. Pinhead is shook. It's a very effective mask or prosthetic. I don't know what he's got. Like, is like a full mask, or I think there's like a prosthetic bit here that he's stuck on, isn't it? That has them on, and maybe one up here. Jesus, I don't know if it's like a full mask or something that just shows the eyes. Jesus Christ. For a second, I was like, what the hell is going on here? The ultimate pierced woman. Yes, pierce me up, daddy. I wish to be unhuggable. Imagine not being able to hug someone.
It was so sad.
Okay, so, oh God, what's happening here? Wait, this person, wait. Guys, my dermal is cooked. What is that you've got over it? What are you doing? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my, sorry, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to blur. So I don't know what's going on here. There's no description as to what's going on. Do you know that sometimes you get those like spot patches that are apparently meant to like, you put over like spots, they're meant to make the spots disappear. This person's got that over their dermal piercing, but like they're taking it off. But as they're taking it off, I'm really sorry, I'm gonna have to blur this. I don't think I can show this. This person's got a massive hole in their face here. The dermal is kind of like sideways, outwards. It's like it's really rejecting up this person's face. Or maybe they'd pulled it. It's hard to tell completely. It's almost like they've either pulled it really hard and it's kind of pulled itself up and so it's gone wrong there, or it's actually just rejecting. Although the way that it has been rejecting, it's weird that it's kind of on the side. Normally with like rejection, like the thing slowly comes up. I guess with dermals, it's difficult because of the anchor. It's ripped open. There's like a huge hole here in this person's face with a bit of dermal here. I can't show, I'm really sorry. You can come to Patreon, see unblurred stuff towards the end of the month. I don't know what happened here. I wish the description said, guys, if your piercings are rejecting, they're rejecting. You can't really stop it. If once they're going, they're going. You can't really do anything about it. The biggest thing you can do is just take them out and let them heal. Don't let your body suffer and have holes in your body because you can't accept it. Stubbornness is not going to help you. Amazon belly piercing gun.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
Where do I even begin? What can I also say as well? This looks like, again, this looks like someone else who's like 40. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? This is $8 over $85 every day. If you cannot afford the piercing, you're not going to be able to afford the medical bills that will happen if something goes wrong. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Again, all this stuff just for attention. I just don't understand. It's so weird. And you can say as much as you want, this isn't done for attention. Why are you filming it and putting it on TikTok then? Like, why are you putting it on TikTok? It's just so, what you, I've just, wait, it just clicked to my mind, actually.
You're gay.
that she's not only just using a belly button piercing, which is stupid to do yourself anyway, but she's also using a piercing gun. I don't know why they didn't click in my mind. You've used like a piercing cartridge to pierce your belly button. You are too old. Like, you are too old to be doing this shit. I just can't believe at your age. About $8 over 85. There's a reason why something's again, there is zero room for swelling on that. There is zero room for swelling. That is so tiny in your body. You are too old to be doing this dumbass shit. You should know absolutely better. No such thing as belly piercing gun. Absolutely. I just don't understand. This is so ridiculous. This person's a mother of 4. And this is what I mean. I just think to myself, what are you teaching your children? Like, if you're on the internet doing all this kind of stuff for attention, like, what lessons are you teaching your children? It's just sad. It just makes me sad. But there's so much music in this one. Okay, so this person has a, God, what is that? Is it, I'm assuming it's like an ear stud that's been like stuck in the back. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh, pop goes the slut. That person had a ball. So I'm assuming then what happened, like it got so stuck that the front of it kind of got engulfed, and she's like, oh, here we go, girls. Hickory dickory dock. My ball fell out my ears. Disgusting. Oh God. Again, correct size jewelry, please. Pierce my septum with it. A sound or just music? Nope, just music. So pierce my septum with me, wonderful. And she was lovely using I think it was a safety pin, wasn't it? Hang on, was that a safety pin? A safety pin and a lighter, lovely, because that's how we clean things. Oh God, was it MB for these nasty ass angles? MB, what does MB mean? MB?
Man boobs.
My bad. Oh yeah, I get down with the lingo, girls. I guess my bad isn't really a new term, but sure. Pierce my septum with me, lovely. This was the easiest part. What was? Can you make your bed? Like, what? Oh God. Again, I want to stress something out, guys. Safety pins are not sharp enough to go through flesh. Like, they're meant for material. They're not sharp enough for flesh. So when you push a safety pin through your like nose or whatever, your ear, you're not piercing it. You're just ripping it open. God. And now she's, should we just wiping a new hole with her t-shirt? Wait, does she just wipe a new hole that she just made with her t-shirt? Did she wipe it with her my God. Fabric. Imagine! She just pierced her septum with a safety pin and then got her t-shirt and just like did this and so, what are we doing? You just like pierce my septum. The thing is, she probably didn't even pierce her septum. She'll just pierce right through a cartilage in her nose. You got to remember as well, it's like with the safety pin, because it's just ripping the skin open, it's not actually making space for a piercing to sit like a needle would, like a hollow needle. When you're trying to put the jewelry in, you're basically trying to like sort of rip open the sort of split you just made. Like, there's no space for the jewelry. Also, you got to remember as well, like a safety pin hasn't been made with the intention to be a piercing. So like gauge wise, I don't know what you would consider like millimeter wise or gauge wise a safety pin would be. So the jewelry is also going to be a completely different size to the safety pin, because they're not, I don't know what a gauge of a safety pin would be. You're now forcing something that is not in the correct shape either, or size.
Okay, y'all, so
piercing my belly button at 2 a.m. Oh,
what a wonderful idea.
I pierced my nose, and I'm kind of motivated on piercing my belly button. And yes, I'm doing this at like 2 a.m. in the morning, because by in the morning, it's gonna be all like not painful, whatever,
Guys, I want to stress something to you. Doing something by 2 a.m., like especially something like a belly button piercing, it will absolutely still be hurting by the morning. It will be very sore, very tender. And that goes for all piercings, really. You're never going to pierce over 2 a.m. and then by like 7 a.m. it suddenly stopped hurting. Like, especially when you're like someone like this who doesn't know what the hell they're doing. It is going to hurt still. Oh God, what are we doing? What are we doing, Siobhan?
Wait, does your belly piercing have to align with your belly button? Oh no.
I just...
I'm scared out of my mind, y'all. But it's okay, because ChatGPT freaking told me it's gonna be okay.
So I'm just going to skip forward because this video is really long. I'm just going to skip forward to like when this person actually done it, because the video is like almost like 5 minutes long. Right. Okay, so she's got the needle kind of... Oh, God.
Oh, wait.
The thing is, you've got to remember with belly button piercings, you have to get them in like the correct deepness.
Pain is temporary.
Pain is temporary.
Shit, that hurts.
Well, pain isn't temporary when you get like a massive infection. You have to go to the hospital.
Oh my gosh, I'm clenching my teeth, bro. I just shut up and get it over with already.
This is the thing, when you do belly button piercing things, you gotta remember it has to be in the correct deep, the correct angle, everything to make sure that they don't just like reject instantly, because again, you're kind of doing on like a flat surface. It's not, you know, different anatomies have different, you know, ways of responding as well.
Okay, let me not jinx on myself.
God, Bertha, what are we doing? God, remember as well, like, think about the speed that this person's doing at. Whenever we've seen a piercing get done at this kind of like slow speed. How long does this go on for? Jesus Christ!
What is it?
But she's probably like pushing it onto the actual clamp instead, not actually even through the skin or the bottom half.
Seriously.
Can we just stop? So just touch it with your bare hands as always, yeah. God. She's trying to put the jewelry in now. Jesus Christ, what is that? Oh, Jesus Christ. All the dirt from the fingernails going in lovely. There's zero room. So if that swells, you're dead. Like there is zero room for swelling. That bar is too small. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say to that. Like I just think at this point it's just natural selection. Like I genuinely just don't even know what to say to that. Like what do you say?
Has progressed from just.
What does it? Wait, what does it say? What does it say?
To.
Yes, snake eye tongue piercings can rip your tongue.
To ripping my tongue.
Is it ripped her? Oh God! What? Oh Jesus! Yeah, you can see how much. Oh my God! It's ripped her tongue. Oh God! So she said at the beginning, yes, from chipping my teeth to now ripping my tongue. And I'm like, why do you still have it in? Oh God! Look, her tongue's ripped open from like, was he catching it from? I don't know what she would have caught it on, but.
I woke up this morning and my mouth was hurting so bad, like so bad. And I was like, bro, why is it hurting? Like, I haven't pulled it, I haven't tugged it, I haven't done nothing flawed to it.
Well, you must have.
This side perfectly fine.
Well, there's no such thing as perfectly fine snake eye piercing. Oh, it's so awful. It's awful, isn't it? Awful. Imagine ripping open your tongue like that. No, thank you.
But I get the new piercing. I think it's supposed to come literally in 2 days, but I'm not home. I'm in a whole other city.
What new piercing? Maybe you should be like, what you should have been saying, oh, I'm going to take it out. This is what I mean about natural selection stuff. I'm always like, you've literally had one of the most important organs in your body rip open because of a piercing you've got. Take it out. Sis, like, this is a sign. Like, this is a sign to take it out. This is a sign to take out the piercing that is ripping your tongue open. Literally, all of the people in the comments have been like, take it out. What are you doing? Like, what? What are we doing? Even if you put a shorter bar in it, like, it doesn't matter. Take it out. Having a shorter bar and something like that isn't going to stop it from pulling. Like, it's still going to pull. Dum-dilly-yum-dum. Dum-dum. Stupid. I just don't understand these people. Like, total brain rot. Okay, so what's going on here? What? This person's got a they're on a flight, they've got a septum piercing? What's happening? They're blowing up their septum piercing? What? Ow. Why is Britney Spears Toxic playing? And baby, can't you see? My septum is blowing up to a neck pillow. It's dangerous. I'm choking. Da, 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 to the basement.
What are you talking about?
Baby, can't you see? I'm calling. This is why correct jewelry sizing is so important, even in a healed piercing. Yeah, by the way, guys, this is actually true. I don't think I've really said, but even when you do have like piercings that have healed, if the bar is too small or too tight, you can still have issues. Like, please make sure that you always have the correct jewelry. You know, you can have problems like this where it's gone digging into the ear. Bang! There's music in the background, so I can't show it all. But look, it's so tight. You can see, if you look here, let me pause it a sec. Oh, I kind of missed it. But you could see how like deep the hoop had like dug into the snug area, like the sort of out of the rim of the ear. Jesus Christ. That would hurt so much. Trying to pull that out after all the swelling, that would hurt so much. Pink Pony Club. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you're gonna have hoops, cause like I've got a big horseshoe bar here in my conch piercing here, but obviously it's properly sized. It's a 14 millimeter like horseshoe bar, so like it fits properly and there's no like, you know, squeezing at all of my ear. You've really got to be careful, because that will leave a scar now. She'll probably have in like the snug bit in the middle. She'll probably have a scar now in her ear because of that. Jesus Christ! Just because your piercing is healed doesn't suddenly mean it's like immune to everything. Still use the right size jewelry, because you can have things like this happen still. Doesn't matter if it's healed. Which is why sometimes when I see people with industrial piercings, they have the bars and they're like pulling it like this to be like my flex. If you're like pulling on your cartilage on those kind of areas, like you can still signal to the body that like, oh, maybe something's wrong here. Like you're not immune just because it's healed. So when you're doing this with your industrial piercing around cartilage, you can like stretch the hole slightly. You can still make it reject. Also things like hormone changes. Sometimes I've heard times that people have been like pregnant or something, or they've come onto a period sometime and suddenly some of their body part, like their ear or their nose piercing, has suddenly flared up all of a sudden. When your hormones are changing and stuff, your body can sometimes act as suddenly like, there's an invasion here happening on part of my body. Panic. Update on my 11-year-old who has everything. Wait. I'm gonna blur this just because I don't think this is appropriate. First of all, like, why are you getting 11? Like, okay, update on the piercing my 11-year-old had and everyone hated me for. So this 11-year-old girl has a belly button piercing.
What are you doing?
What is wrong with people? You as a parent, if you're allowing an 11-year-old to have a belly button piercing, you're just like a bad parent. Why does an 11-year-old need a belly button piercing? I don't understand this rush to get everything done. And like you at the beginning of this video, you quickly see part of her face and she looks young. I don't understand why an 11-year-old needs a belly button piercing. Why when you get things like surface piercings and belly button piercings, all the kind of, because the belly button piercing does kind of count as a surface piercing. In terms of, again, the anatomy can kind of change how it kind of sits in the body, but like an 11-year-old is not fully grown. Like she's still quite clearly growing and it's gonna move because her whole region, her whole body is stretching and growing, and like that piercing is going to move and look weird. What's wrong with just an ear stud? And she's like filming her like daughter's body and stuff. I'm like, what? Why do you want that on the internet? Why do you want your 11-year-old showing all of her like mid region? And I'm filming it and then like being like, like fucking weirdos. Like these, I just, it's so weird.
You negligent monster.
This isn't just an ordinary.
Oh god, this isn't just an ordinary. Is it sound or is it just people speaking? Is it music?
This poor guy's been living with this for several years.
His poor
finally wanted to get his keloid cut off. The problem is the keloid overgrew the earring, and the earring's trapped within inside. So
the earring is inside. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ.
So with a lot of struggle and further cutting of the earring backing, we were able to retrieve the.
Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to blur that. Oh my god.
And once we did that, the earring just popped out. So we chose not to sew it closed because it would make the earlobe fold on itself awkwardly.
Oh my god.
Heal by secondary tension, and within a couple weeks, it's going to look great.
Okay, so essentially what happened, I had to blur a lot of that, I'm sorry, but this guy, I can show this bit, but if you can see there, you could see the keloid and the piercing. So the person had the piercing, the keloid started to grow, and this guy left it so long, but what had happened is the keloid had then grown completely over the jewelry where the ear stud was like inside it. So when they removed the top of the keloid, the actual piercing ball was inside that keloid, and the back was like stuck in the back of the ear. They were like cutting it open with the scalpel to get it all out. Obviously, I'm sorry, I can't show any of that stuff. It's too much gore. I have to be careful with what I show as I get demonetized. But that was rank. Rank A to do it. It's now he's dead.
How festive.
Guys, and I know I get that healthcare in America is expensive. I understand that. If you're gonna have like keloids and things growing over piercings like that, you have to get it sorted, because trust me, the longer you leave it, the more expensive the surgery or whatever you need is going to be. You know, how much more would that have grown? Because I don't think keloids really have like an end point, do they? They kind of just keep going. I can't imagine how painful that would have been. I'm assuming they'd probably numb the area of the injection, but even still, like, yeah. And then they had to like, basically they like were using hot to like seal the wound up as well. They were like soldering, well, not soldering, but like soldering the ear. Oh god, piercing my eyebrow. Oh, with it. Oh my god, already. She's going to pierce her eyebrow with a straight bar. You're going to put a straight bar in an eyebrow piercing. Jesus. Cleaning. Yeah, I'm sure it's very clean. I'm going to tap the pen onto the place you just cleaned, apparently, because that's clean. Oh, God. Oh, God. Jesus. Again, it's one of those things of, like, your eyebrow and your eye area is so unbelievably sensitive. The idea of, like, risking anything getting an infection into your eye, you're not just, like, on an earlobe, but it's a bit bad, but, like, if you get an infection here, it's bad enough. But getting one here that could travel down into the eye or something and damage, like, why would you want to risk that? I got so nervous after. Well, you should be. It's like, touch all your hair. That's very clean, isn't it? People don't understand about germs, do they? They're like, oh, it's fine, I've got gloves. I can touch all of my hair. Like, no, it's still not a... Jesus Christ. Jesus. Mary Magdalene. I just don't understand. I just don't understand what we think is going to happen. All the shaking. God. I really wish I had the money to get piercings in the... So what happens if something happens and you get an infection? And that bar is way too short. That bar is way too short. The fact that you're literally on your description saying, I really wish I had the money to get piercings. Piercings are not a human right. Piercings are not some kind of thing. Piercings are a luxury. And if you can't afford them, then don't get them. And I know that sucks and that's annoying. Just save up until you can get them. But if you can't afford the piercing, you cannot afford the medical bills. And the medical bills, especially like, I don't know where this is from, especially like in America, and there are other places around the world as well, like it's gonna be thousands. Like if you can't afford like $50, $60 or whatever, you're not going to afford the medical bills. Bonkers. Oh, for God's sake. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to blur the screen again. So there is a girl here who's gone to some sort of weird, I don't know where she's gone. She looks about maybe 6 years old, and they're doing a nose piercing with a piercing gun on this 6-year-old girl. I don't even know, like, what are we doing? I just don't understand why parents are so happy just to like rush their kids into adulthood. I don't understand. A girl, like, she's old enough to get ear studs. Sure, give her an ear. The thing is, she doesn't even have ear studs. She just got nothing. She's just now suddenly getting a nose piercing gun. I just don't understand. I just don't understand why we're rushing to make kids adults. I just don't get it.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
She's like 6 years old. I mean, all of the comment section is just saying what I'm saying. I don't get it. Mr. Globbins. It's Mr. Globbins. Mr. Globby Wigs. Mr. Globby Wigs. Globby Wigs. Globby Wigs. Want to say something? You quiet now? Suddenly I picked you up and like, oh, Mr. Globbins. You smell nice, Globbies. He's got a funny smell now. It's weird how they like release it as like some sort of smell and actually smells quite nice. Piercing. Oh, lovely. Do you love a cartridge on the nose? Go on then. Come on, Siobhan, shove it through. Lovely, lovely jabbly. Oh God, oh Jesus Christ. Bang. Ah, I've gone poo-poo. What are we, can we just, oh my God. But the bit of plastic is like stuck on her nose. I love that jewelry, I love it. That lovely iridescent turquoise blue, delicious. Help me, whoo. There's music on the background, so I can't like, there's sound as well. Oh God, it's like stuck. And the thing is as well, look how huge that is. Again, those cartridges, they're meant for ears, they're meant for earlobes. So the jewelry is like meant to be a stud. So it's a lot bigger than what you would normally put in a nose piercing. Because look how huge that looks in this girl's nose. It looks silly. On the other side of that, it's gonna be a butterfly clip. You do not want a butterfly clip on the inside of your nose. That is just gonna scratch the hell out of your like, you know, cartilage on the inside. Especially like if you need to like blow your nose or something, you're not going to be able to blow your nose at all. So why you want like either horseshoe bars on like heeled ones, obviously, or hoops, or like, you know, studs, like flat studs with a, you know, there's a flat bit on the inside, because when you push down, a flat bit is pushing against the cartilage. If you need to blow your nose or something, it's not going to have an issue. But that with a butterfly clip on the inside, you're just going to like cut the inside of your nose. Oh God. Okay, so this person's getting, are they called I always forget what these are they called dahlia piercings? I always forget what these ones are called. It's the piercing they have, and like, but it sits really close to the edge of the mouth. I feel like there are certain piercings that personally, I don't think really look good on anyone. And there's something about dahlia piercings that I just don't like them. I just think they look a bit strange because of where they're positioned on the body, and then having jewelry, especially like when it's healed and they're like flat. I always feel like it either looks like you've got saliva like built up on the side of your mouth, or it's like food. There's something about them that I just think look a bit strange. I don't know, just because of where they sit on the body, I just think they look a bit odd. I think it always looks like you've got saliva build up here or something, because they're so close to the, because obviously like these are poking out a little, but when they're healed, obviously they sit flat against the skin, and because they're so there, I don't know, I just kind of feel like they look like they're just like built up, like, especially got different colors as well. Sometimes they look like food caught in their mouth. But also, it makes me nervous because they're so close to the edge of the skin, like the mouth. But the lip piercing, obviously, it's very difficult to like rip this through. You'd have to really pull hard. But with these, because they sit so close to the edge, like of the lip as well, I'm almost like, can you just like rip that through by accident? Or like you might be eating it, but accidentally bite onto it. I don't know. The same with like rhino piercing. People got piercings here and it sticks up there and there. I just don't think, there are certain piercings that I just don't, I will never think they look good, and however you do them. I don't know, dahlia piercing, I just don't like how they look. I just think they look like saliva buildup or food buildup or something. I don't know. Okay, so the person's got some sort of lip. Oh no, oh God. I feel like I might have seen this before. Jesus Christ. So this person has a side lip piercing. Like the inside's grown over. And again, this is why sometimes, I remember seeing videos a little while ago, people were saying like you could put small bars in that are a bit tighter. Oh my God. Oh, gee. Oh God, oh God. Oh guys, I'm really sorry that I have to, there's so much blood essentially, and she eventually got it cut out. So I kind of skipped through a little bit because like, oh God, there's so much blood. Let me just pause it here. Yeah, look, you can, like, the inside is completely grown over. And this is, again, what I think about, I said about healed piercings, is if you've got a healed piercing, right, in your lip piercing, even if you put, like, a jewelry that's, like, too tight, just because it's healed, you know, if it's going in so deep that it's squeezing, and then the both sides are kind of, like, over the top of it, that can still close up. Like, if you have something really tight, it can still close over, even when your piercings are healed. Please correctly do the correct size jewelry. Seems to be a theme in today's video. People are not, like, using the correct size jewelry. Okay, so 4 new piercings for Michael. Oh, so much much music. 4 new piercings for my client, lovely. Because, you know, you can't possibly just do a couple at a go. No, it has to be. I have to get so many. Impatientness. Impatientness killed the cat. Jesus Christ. Okay, so lovely. So they got God. So they got a lip piercing, a forward helix. So what now? Lip piercing and a forward helix. Isn't it lovely? Okay. And now a flat piercing as well. Lovely. So double the swelling, double your fun. Double your pleasure with a bath together. Oh, and on the other side, so you can't sleep on your face or sleep on your forward because your lip's gonna be sore. You can't sleep on your left side because you got an earring, and you can't sleep on your right side because you got a couple of earrings. Like, what? Just, there's no need to be so fast. There's no need. Body modification is not a race. I don't understand, like, what? And that was how she died. But as I said, this seems to be the new trend coming up. This seems to be the new thing that we seem to be seeing all the time. With this piercing file stuff, I've noticed over the years, there are trends of different styles of piercings. For a while, we were getting like snake eyes all the time. That's kind of gone a little bit. We've seen different things like, then we started doing like mantis piercings, were they calling them manta ray piercings, whatever, when they were doing underneath, like a surface piercing underneath the tongue. We saw a lot of people doing that. That's kind of gone a little bit. And then we've seen many different things. And this is one of the things now we're seeing a lot, where people are getting like lots of piercings done all in one go. Like not piercing play or anything like that.
I hate it.
Oh gosh. Wait, so what's happening? Oh, what an interesting place to have a piercing. Oh god. Okay, so this person's got like a tongue piercing, right? And they've got like a tongue split. Sorry, they've got a tongue split. And they're doing a piercing like just behind the tongue split to have like a hoop that kind of goes in the front of it. So kind of like, can you see like that? Sorry, the play button annoyingly stopped. There we go. So this person's got a tongue split, but they've got like a hoop on the inside where like it loops from where that's, you know, the cut stops. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool, to be honest. That's such like an interesting way to do a tongue piercing. I've never seen one like that before. It's probably not a good, like, it's not going to be a good idea to do it straight away with a hoop, like, especially because tongues are swelly areas. Like tongues swell. I mean, don't do it with a closed ball capture ring to begin with. At least have a straight bar to begin with. That's cool though. Wait, what? Oh wow. He's got surface piercings like under his like throat area. God. The thing is, what I just find interesting about this is like, this person's obviously got a lot of hair there. That must be, I don't know, it must be so annoying to like try to shave like around. I mean, the guy doesn't shave, but like I found that really irritating having like 2 massive piercings there, like within the beard. Are they do you think there might be mandibles that are going on? No, they're surface piercings, they're not mandibles. So mandible piercings go up through here and out the top here, which is the most stupid thing you can do. Like there's surface piercings here and here. I don't know. I mean, sure. I've never seen that before. Let's see what the new name's going to be. I think it would be really irritating to have it like literally like inside a beard. I don't know. How do you, like, it's interesting, I guess, sure. Because no one's really gonna be able to see it unless they do this. I'm not saying you get piercings for other people to see, but like, to me, it just seems a little bit pointless. I don't know. Well, guys, we're well literally aboard that trigger train today. Choo choo, spin down the railway, and to crash off a cliff and plunge right us. Bye! Oh, squat for Jesus, we're back. Just like Jesus Christ. Oh, squasheth for Jesus. Jesus loved a good peacheth. Oh, Jesus loves to get raw dog from the last supper tableth. Oh, Jesus loved a good tongue split with a hoop. Oh, daddy. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. There seems to be a naughty trend in this coming up of loads of hair piercings. Maybe we can see lots more hairy piercings. Lovely hairy piercing. And of course, you know, the stupidity of like, I can't afford the piercing, but I'm going to do it myself. I don't want to listen to the scientists. I just don't understand that the logic is not logicking with a lot of these peopling. I don't know what's going on. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, please do hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that are coming up. Today's Instagram shout out does, in fact, go to RosieGold633. Thank you for following me over on Instagram. Come on Instagram. Maybe you could be in the next Instagram shout out. But anyway, and of course, a massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names you can see on the side of the screen here. Of course, come follow me on Patreon and you can use the unblurred stuff, extra content, a massive shout out to my lovely top tier Patreons. And of course, a massive shout out to my lovely top tier Patreons, Serta, Chuggy the Southpaw, Norwegian Goblin, Phoenix Lucifer, Venom and Lola, Skellimos the Paisley Prince, Peanut Mama 0724, Oxen, Lonely Assassin 96, AJ Badilla, Star Heartsping, Radika Mandala, Batty Brat, Lovely Caitlin, Adam Flowminster, Nicholas Kaz, Evanette, Niash, Join the Navy, Demon Bunny, Blue Gem, TNS Mum, Adam Brett Bats, Rishi, They Call Me Doc, Athena Fording, Andrew Beddington, Erin Grace, Benjamin Baker, Robin Scott Palmer, Beth Hart, Chloe Louise, and Shell Herman. That was a bad flip. Shell Herman. thank you for following over on Patreon. And of course, yeah, Patreon links down below. All my social media links down below. Subscribe to the channel, notification bell. Be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be. And don't let any bitch other tell you comment you wise at. Because you're flawless, girl. Me out.